Good morning, Dragons. Today is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. My name is Miguel, and I'll be your host.
My name is Hanalina, I'll be your co-host.
If you could please stand, please place your right hand over your heart and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Today we have two birthdays. Let's wish Marvin and Jose a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Today for lunch we have pizza. Please repeat the code after me. We will do it in English first and then in Spanish. I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I'll arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I'll treat all with respect and dignity.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will care for and protect our environment.
I will
care for and protect our environment. That will be doing in Spanish. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Now we're going to have our special.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. I wish I was able to put up a giant countdown so that I could flip a giant number and be like, we are now 5 days?
4 more days.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
4 days.
And today, because today.
Well, technically today. Technically today too, because we haven't finished it yet. But we have 5 more days, my friends. And Miss Quintero gave some awesome news yesterday that kind of makes it a lot shorter of a couple of days. What does that mean? Friday, Miss Quintero shared that due to a graduation with the high school happening on Friday and a couple of other factors, students are actually going to start getting picked up by 1 o'clock. So, how does that look, right? At 1 o'clock, your parents can start picking you up, right? Obviously, specifically if you're going to the graduation, so your parents can take you home, get changed, get you ready, and take you and head over. But also, we do have some staff members that have either siblings, family members, or anything like that are attending the graduation as well. And we want to make sure that they have a chance to also go home, get ready, instead of leave here at 3 o'clock, rush home, get ready, rush to the graduation, barely make it on time. We don't want to live in a rush, okay? So, students can start getting picked up at 1 o'clock starting on Friday. And then from 1 o'clock to then on, people are just going to start leaving. So once everybody's off campus, obviously we'll close and we'll head home. Okay? Yes.
On Friday we have a graduation.
This Friday.
The high school does.
Oh.
Yes. And other high schools. So you guys have siblings, you guys have family members everywhere. So if you're attending a graduation, we want to make sure that you can make it there on time. Okay? And if you have any questions, please feel free to email Ms. Quintero, Ms. Facundo, or anybody else that might know the answers to your questions, because that's all that I know as far as what time we're leaving and kind of the reason why. Okay? So that's Friday. Okay? But we still have 2 more days of awesome things. So today, we have some more testing going on. We have our 6th and 8th grade that are taking their history final with Mr. Gomez. So that's going to be during your class periods. So once you get to Mr. Gomez's class, 6th and 8th graders, you guys will be taking your history final. Hopefully you studied, hopefully you looked over the notes. And if you didn't, and you have time before you get to his class period, I would suggest doing so. Because you guys are already up here on a high with your scores, why bring it back down? Okay, so hopefully you're focused and ready for that. I believe today is also the 7th grade science final with Miss Answada. So 7th graders, you guys will be taking your science final today with Miss Answada. Again, same thing. Hopefully you studied, practiced, read over your notes, and you're prepared and ready to take the test. And then we have 2 awesome ceremonies happening today. First off, in the morning, we have our kindergarten ceremony, which means that our kindergartners are going to be transitioning over to 1st grade. Not today, but the process of it is going to happen to where next year they'll start in 1st grade, which means that they completed and they learned and they did everything that they needed to make sure that they are 1st grade ready. Okay, do you remember being in kindergarten? Yeah, was it hard? Well, obviously now you say that, but back then you were like, oh my God, I can't say letter A. Or whatever.
For me, it was.
Again, so kindergarteners, this is your day, right? If you're hearing me, you guys worked hard. You did all that you could. I'm sure your teachers could say the same thing that I'm saying. I've seen a lot of you and your test scores and your growth. So today is your day. You get to move on up to 1st grade by having a wonderful celebration that gives you awards, where you guys are going to get to watch a video of pictures and all of that from this past school year. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And then later on this afternoon, we have our 5th grade transition ceremony, which means that our 5th graders currently are going to be transitioning over to middle school. And I say that just because it's a big change, right? It's a lot to adjust to. But our 5th graders are more than capable, okay? So 5th grade, you guys have your transition ceremony this afternoon at the Guadalupe Family Center over by Eden Park. So same thing, if you guys are attending, make sure that you let your parents know to be there on time. Make sure you guys go home, get nice and dressed and ready to go for pictures and just to be a part of the ceremony. And that'll be starting at 6. So make sure you're there on time, okay? And then tomorrow we end our week with our run through for our end of the year performance, which again is very important that you are here because we have a lot to kind of put together as far as positioning, as far as who's going in, who's going out, the order, right? So we want to make sure we have the flow of everything all, because come Tuesday, we don't want there to be any hiccups, okay? Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but we don't want as many hiccups as there could be, okay? So very important tomorrow. I'm sure details will be sent out as far as what time and when to come down and so on and so forth. So be on the lookout for that. And then on Monday, a quick reminder, we do not have school. And we also don't have program because it's Memorial Day. So teachers and TAs and students, you guys get an extra day of your weekend to relax, to chill, to maybe go out and spend time with your family. Do something, right? Do something that is fun or exciting to you because you have an extra day of a weekend, okay? Also, that means that the following week, we only have 4 days, okay? Well, no, 3 days. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, okay? So we're reaching the end. So make sure that if your grades are not where they need to be, my friends, get them where they need to be. Why would you want to end off the year on bad grades? Come on. Doesn't work out that way. All right? So, and that's pretty much everything on my end. And then we have our wonderful shout. Oh, whoops. We have our wonderful shout outs. We have Miss Martinez with 5th grade. Good morning. We have Miss Trejo with 1st grade. We have Miss Cheo. Buenos dias, Miss Cheo. We have, Miss Trejo is saying good luck to the middle schoolers that are testing today. Oh my God, I need to sneeze. No, it's going away. All right, and then we have Miss Curtis. Good morning, Miss Curtis. She says good luck to middle school as well. You guys are gonna do amazing. And then we have Miss Bea. Buenos dias, suerte a middle school. Same thing. you guys are gonna do your best. Everybody testing today, you guys are gonna do your best. That's all we can do.
Have a great day. Remember, we are
Dragon Pride.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.